my homage to the gem of the Supreme Buddha. The Buddha is my refuge every day. May my homage to the gem of the Supreme Dhamma. The Dhamma is my refuge every day. May my homage to the gem of the Supreme Sangha. The Sangha is my refuge every day. May my homage to the Supreme Triple Gem. The Triple Gem is my refuge every day. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Saddhammang Munirajas Sunantu Saggamokkhadang Dhammasavana Kalu Ayang Bhadanta Dhammasavana Kalu Ayang Bhadanta Dhammasavana Kalu Ayang Bhadanta. May all divine beings arrive here to listen to sublime Dhamma expounded by the fully enlightened one. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Honor to the Supreme Buddha, the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. Meritorious devotees, Dhamma friends, today you all are going to listen to sublime Dhamma expounded by the fully enlightened One. Specifically, today I want to emphasize on the merits, that means pin. How we can accumulate merits, how we can always be with meritorious activities, and how we actually reduce, how we are able to increase the merits and decrease the merits. So all these aspects are taken into account on this special Dhamma talk, because these days we are specifically involving in meritorious activities, specifically this season. This is called rainy retreat. That means rainy season, Vassana season. Most of the people or the followers of Buddhism in Sri Lanka, in particular, and in the world in general, always engage in various meritorious activities due to this specific season. It is not that we must engage in meritorious activities only in this season, but there is a kind of speciality and trend in the world, as a matter of fact, in engaging in meritorious activities. That means people tend to think this is the season that we can accumulate merits. That is a wrong idea, wrong notion. We can accumulate merits always. But this is a specific season, because our Supreme Buddha's teachings, and according to the advice of the Supreme Buddha, the high ordinated monks generally observe Vas during this period. Therefore, this period, people or the followers or the specifically our devotees can go to temples and attend on various religious activities, listen to DhammaSermons, sometimes all the 3 months, and participating in various offering pujas, offering to the Supreme Buddha, offering to the Bodhi tree, and various types of pincomers have been organized in worldwide these days. And finally, this ends up in Katina Mahapinkama. Therefore, this is a great era for the people, for the devotees to accumulate lot of merits. How can we accumulate merits? What are the methodologies rather to accumulate merits? According to the Supreme Buddha's teachings, now in Punya Kiriya Vattu discourses, Supreme Buddha explicates there are cardinal three meritorious activities like offering or dana, and observing sil, that is sila, and meditation, that is bhavana. So these are the three cardinal meritorious activities then that devotees can engage in. More than that, you can actually do other meritorious activities like attending on your parents, attending on Sramanak Brahmana, and various types of accumulation of merits are there. So even a trivial merit cannot disregarded. Now we cannot overlook trivial merit. Even a trivial merit is a merit according to Supreme Buddha. Mappa manyeta punyassa namantanga gamissati udabindu nipatena udakumbopi purati dhiro punyassa tokatokampi yachina. Therefore, even a little merit or trivial merit is a merit, just like a drop of rain water. When we openly place a pot, opening the mouth of it at a time when there is a pour of rain, then the rain comes, the raindrops comes into the fills the pot drop by drop, and finally it spill over. Just like that, by accumulating trivial merit, small merit, our wise people, purati dhiro punyasa, wise people fill up, get himself filled up with a lot of merits. Just like the pot is filled up with water, drop of raindrops. Therefore, meritorious devotees, Dhamma friends, you must think of these merits and meritorious activities. Because of merits that we are born in this human world, because of merits we are liable to be born in pleasurable planes like heavenly plane. Because of merits that we have got the opportunity to be born in Brahma world, celestial planes. Therefore, and also due to lack of merits that we have to go to hell. We have to be born in the animal plane, we have to be born in Preta world, and we have to be born in other Asura abodes and all that. Due to lack of merits and due to papa, demerits. Therefore, this has to be understood by all of us, and this is a great season to attend on merits, meritorious activities. Having understood this factor fully by various upasika, aged upasikas in Sri Lanka, always they engage in meritorious activities. When we have a kind of cautious observation regarding as to how people or devotees engage in meritorious activities, we can especially understand that among all of the devotees in Sri Lanka and in the world, the majority of upasikas, that means aged women, are the one who engage in meritorious activities rather than other people in the world. Therefore, we cannot understand as to why this has happened, but according to sociological aspect, we can understand this is socialization. This is the way how they are socialized. Now, especially girls are socialized in a way for them to engage in meritorious activities always. Boys are socialized not to engage in merits as such. They are socialized to engage in politics, engage in music, engage in various other activities, sports and all that. But ladies are not that they are not engaging in politics or music or sports or other activities, but they are socialized in a way for them to participate in various meritorious activities. That may be the reason, according to my understanding, in a country like Sri Lanka, majority of women participating in various meritorious activities like observing sil, meditation programs, worshipping programs, and this was season, and especially Katina Pinkama, Katina, the procession of Katina and all that, and offering Buddha Puja, and all these things are actually governed by or conducted by our women. So, this is a very, very serious factor when it when it is put in a context of Buddhist karmic approach, karma operationalization. Now, we all are born to this world due to our good karma. That means pinkama, the merits. And you can, even though you cannot see with your naked eye about the hell which has been understood and seen by the Supreme Buddha with his divine eye, Dibba Chakku and Sabbanyuta Jnana, what is called the way that real knowledge, higher knowledge, omniscience. Due to omniscience, the Supreme Buddha saw this hell where, or the purgatory, where you have to suffer a lot, unthinkable and unexplainable, inexplainable suffering there. So, due to papa, demerits that we have accumulated in the past. Therefore, we have to suffer due to lack of merits and doing demerits, papa. Therefore, now that is why I am emphasizing this factor, not only females but also males, not only laity but also Buddhist monks. All of us have to engage in meritorious activities. We all need merits. Gihi or Gahatta, that means laity, and Pabbajita or this Buddhist monks all have to engage in merits or participating in meritorious activities or accumulate merits. Therefore, we all have to do meritorious activities. Now, you just think very carefully about this merit. Some people are there who have wrong views. They tend to think and tend to claim merits are not necessary. Merits are there for the prolongation of the sansaric life. That is a very, very wrong ideology. Very, very wrong ideology. Misconception. The Supreme Buddha has never explained in that manner. The Supreme Buddha emphasizes merits are very, very important. That's why Supreme Buddha says Mappamanyeta punyasa. And also punyanche puriso kaira tetam punapunang. Thammi chandang kairata sukho punyasa uchcheyo. So, the person has to engage in meritorious activities. and he has to do it again and again, punah, again and again. And the person has to like that particular meritorious activities, and we gain happiness or pleasure because of merits. Sukho punyasa ucceyo. Actually, happiness is another term for merits. Therefore, Buddha emphasizes, the Supreme Buddha emphasizes to do meritorious activities again and again. And also, in Ma Punya Bhai discourse, the Supreme Buddha explains like this: Ma punyanang bhikkhave bhayitha. That means, don't be afraid to do merits. Don't be afraid to do merits. Therefore, there are various misconceptions in the society telling that, or proclaiming that merits are not necessary. Because of merits people have to prolongate in the samsara. No, my dear Dhamma friends, no meritorious devotees. Due to merits, we are able to comprehend the Four Noble Truths. Now, if we are born in the hell, how can we comprehend Dhamma? If we are born in the animal plane, how we can comprehend the Dhamma? How we can do merits? If we are born in, generally in the Preta world or Asura world, how can we actually engage in meritorious activities? How can we learn Dhamma? So, we are born in a pleasurable plane due to meritorious activities. That is why we are born in this human world. So, you don't think and don't overlook this situation. Due to various meritorious activities you did in the past, that you got the opportunity to be born in this human world at the time when the Supreme Buddha or Supreme Buddha's dispensation is available. Now, this is Gautama Buddha Sasana, and within this Sasana, within this dispensation, you are able to actually comprehend the Dhamma. Sometimes it may be difficult for you to comprehend the Dhamma within this life, but it doesn't indicate that you are unable to attain Nibbana, because sometimes, or the most probably, you can be able to be born. You will be able to be born in heavenly planes, and there are so many divine beings who have attained certain status like Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, and all that. So, when we associate them, those noble friends of gods, millions and trillions of such deities, we are also be able to attain those positions or the status easily because of the association. So, Supreme Buddha says the Nibbana or the attainment of Nibbana is solely dependent upon noble friendship. Therefore, noble friendship, association of noble friends, is the major factor for us to attain Nibbana. So, that association is available in the heavenly plane. In order to go to heavenly planes, we have to actually do some of the factors. We have to engage in, or we have to complete 5 factors. What are the 5 factors? First one is Saddha. Saddha means meritorious devotees, Dhamma friends, unshakable confidence towards the Supreme Buddha. Unshakable confidence. That means you don't shake in your belief of the Supreme Buddha and Supreme Buddha's omniscience or the understanding or the enlightenment. Therefore, you believe what Supreme Buddha said. So, there are 18,000 discourses, approximately 18,000 discourses. You believe all that. You believe Vinaya Pitaka, disciplinary code, and you believe psychic aspect or the metaphysics, that is Abhidhamma, and which is essential and which can be understood by the deities. So, it has been delivered to deities by the Supreme Buddha, what is called metaphysics or Abhidhamma. So, when we go to heaven, that aspect can be grasped and understood. But in the context of human world, we have to pay attention solely on what is called discourses. There are 18,000 adequate discourses. Unfortunately, our devotees do not want to touch on that. They want to touch what is somewhat far away from our capacity, that is metaphysics. Now that is capable for the deities. Now the deities are capable to grasp, understand metaphysics or Abhidhamma, but human beings are capable of grasping what is called discourses. Mata pitu upattana. So you have to attend on your parents. Puttadarassa sangaho. You have to protect your wife and children and all that properly. And anakulaja kammanta. You must not do wrong employments and all that. You have to accumulate or you have to earn money with just means. Etam mangalamuttaman. These are good blessings. Therefore, asevanacha balanam. Don't associate bad friends. Panditanancha sevana. Associate the wise. Don't associate fools. Associate the wise. Subhasitacha yavacha. And speak good words. Etam mangalamuttaman. These are the good blessings. Therefore, meritorious devotees, Dhamma friends, the Dhamma in the discourses we can understand. Even the Satipatthana discourse in Majjhima Nikaya or the middle end discourses per section, most probably 10th discourse, and the 22nd discourse of Digha Nikaya, Mahasatipatthana discourse, which itself is adequate for a person to attain Nibbana either within 7 days or within 7 years. Now this great Dhamma can be discernible in the canonical text. So we have to understand, before understand we have to listen to Dhamma and we have to read the Dhamma. Unfortunately, people do not want to listen to Dhamma, read the Dhamma, and also remember the Dhamma. We majority I am talking about, majority of the population do not want to engage in these activities. Even when they go for a Dhamma sermon to listen to, what they do there is discussing various other, gossiping. Not they want to listen to the sublime Dhamma. They come to the places where Dhamma sermons are delivered not to listen to Dhamma but to participate and partake food and sometimes partake alcohol and things like that. Now this is a very, very serious and sorrowful situation emerging in Sri Lanka. Therefore, you within this era, especially this rainy retreat, if you have those bad habits, discard them and get rid of them, put an end to them, do away with them, and especially engage in meritorious activities. So you can start merits or doing merits within the house. How can you do it? You worship the Supreme Buddha with your family members. Sometimes these days it is difficult to have an exact time for worshipping due to various educational activities for the children and the employment activities of the parents, and there are such things. But I really know you partake food in the morning, partake food in the afternoon, and you partake food at night. So if you can do like that compulsorily, why you cannot worship the Supreme Buddha once a day? And not only worshipping, but also you have to recite what are called these discourses. Some very good discourses like discourse of Triple Gem, the Ratana discourse, and especially so other discourses like Mangala discourse and Karaniya Metta discourse, and also very important discourses are there. Even Angulimala discourse is a magnificent discourse, powerful discourse, not only for the mothers who are going to give births, but also it is a great discourse for discarding all evil things and evil powers, and also for the protection from other evil problems, and especially even it is good for for our longevity and also prosperity and also health, good health. Therefore, I think if you actually recite these or chant these spirits, very, very important. So, you can accumulate a lot of merits when you are at home. By being at home, you can accumulate merits, and you can practice what is called or observe five precepts. Five precepts. Now, five precepts are practiced. Not you do not want to go to the jungle, or you do not want to go to a cave to practice five precepts. You can practice it anywhere else. Even if you are on the road, in a vehicle, or especially in the aircraft, or you are even if you are on the playground, or if you are in parliament, in the hospital, or anywhere, you can practice five precepts. Wherever you are there, workplace, home, on the road, in the sky, in the sea, everywhere, you can observe five precepts. That means you are accumulating a lot of merits. And meditation also like that. Anywhere you can meditate. Meditate means thinking. Or if you think on Supreme Buddha's qualities, that is Buddhanusati. Then Dhamma, qualities of the Dhamma, Dhammanusati. Qualities of the Sangha, Sanghanusati. How to go to heaven, if you practice those qualities, Devatanusati. And also considering about charity, Chaganusati. And breathing in, breathing out, Anapanasati. About death, Maranasati. Fallness of the 32 factors of the body, what is called Kayagata Sati. And there are various meditation or meditative factors, objects, arammana. You can use them. So therefore meritorious devotees, and also this is the period you can go to temple, this rainy retreat, daily worshipping, and at least to participate in listening to the Dhamma sermons conducted by various Buddhist monks in various temples, and also this Katina Pinkang and various things are there that you can accumulate merits. Therefore, my major emphasis is on merits, Dhamma friends. So this is a specific appropriate period for accumulating merits. Therefore, merits are the vital thing for us to attain Nibbana, and merits are vital for to be born in a pleasurable plane. Merits are vital for happiness. So merits are vital for pleasure. So you like to actually always you want pleasure. If you want to have pleasure, you have to do merits. If you don't like displeasure, you have to do merits. If you want to attain Nibbana, you have to do merits. So meritorious activities are three cardinal things, as I mentioned: charity, observing Sila, and meditation. Out of that, attending on parents and various other things, and especially helping others, and there are so many things that you can do as merits. When we take one aspect and we can explain in detail, but in this Dhamma talk I just mentioned these are the meritorious activities, and also as Amisa Puja, offering one, this Katina Pinkam and all that are very, very important meritorious activities. So, however, the most important merit is meditation. Secondly, sila, observing seal, and thirdly, dana. These three are essential, vital. Therefore, Dhamma friends, meritorious devotees, do merits, do it again and again, and discard demerits, papa, do punya, or wholesome activities, and keep it on always, and try to be born in a pleasurable plane and in this dangerous sansaric life as early as possible within the regime of Gautama Buddha Sasana. May the Noble Triple Gem bless with you all. Akasattha ca bummatta devanaga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhantu buddha sasanang. Akasattha ca bummatta devanaga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhantu buddha desanang. Akasattha ca bummatta devanaga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakhantu tang sada. May you all be well and happy.